kind of starting the video for this a little late, but I'm gonna make a martial arts training post. It's gonna have a ton of PVC on the outside that rotates on a piece of wood on the inside. So I went with one that's big enough to strike, but not so big that it would break my wallet. This is 2 inches. I think that's the internal measurement, not the outside. That's diameter. And these are the little joints that I'll be using for the arms, the parts that will mainly be spinning. So those are 2 arms I have. I just need the third one, which will be more of a V shape. I'm going to use these to make the leg. So this will come down to that, and it will spread out to 2 separate parts leading to one here and one here. And they will each have 2 feet of PVC coming out of them. So, yeah, and I'm going to drill a hole so it will be like I can take it off the stand and put it on when I need to. I also need a saw to shorten this and also to get rid of that. Now I just need to find something I can use as a V for the top ones to have to hit me in the face repeatedly. So now I just need to find a joint that's like at a V shape. It's kind of like this. But yeah, so 90-degree angle with a hole here and here that's 2 inches. I found a solution to the issue. Because I can't find one that comes out at a 90-degree angle, so one's coming out here and one's coming out here, to make sort of a V shape, I thought that I'll just make the 90-degree angle by adding this to it. So it'll stick out a little bit, but otherwise won't be too bad. I did the math, and I need 10 feet of the 1.5-inch pipe and 18 feet of the 2-inch pipe. They only sell them in 10-foot things, so this is just, that one's perfect. This one, not bad, you know? I'll have a little extra. I also tested it to make sure that it fits on both of them. I'm not actually going to do that with one hand, because that'll be a pain in the... Oh no, I got cut off. Anyways, they fit. We're good. Now I just need to get the silicone pumping tool thing, a drill, a saw, and the bolts to go and lock it into the stand thing. Yeah. Just switched out the silicone and got the tool. Now I just need the drill and saw. Just finished collecting everything. Now I gotta go pay for it and bury my wallet. I had a nice life. Well, crap. That's not good. When push comes to shove, start cutting things. I did it. Now to do 2 more, even bigger ones. I just finished bringing everything up. So now I'm going to take out the drill and charge it, have a snack, and when I'm done eating, this thing will hopefully be charged enough to help me out. I'm just going to cut everything to size, and then once it looks like it all fit together properly, I'm going to glue it all together with this Gorilla Glue silicone. Making some food. We got a tiny little food break. Got some raw chicken, got some raw broccoli. Place it in a bowl. And now it's going in the microwave. With a plate.
Setting it to charge.
Voila, bon appetit. It looks so good.
hours later.
I just took these off the wooden post. I just put them on there to see how well they spin. Because if they don't spin that well and if the weight really does kind of weigh it down, then I will have to try to cut this flat and sand it down, even though it's like really smooth now. So hopefully I don't have to. But I found an issue. The inside, there's extra caulking sticking out. Because when I was putting it on, I was like, oh yeah, I'll just put a ton extra. It won't go anywhere. Well, I didn't think I would stick out in the middle and create like friction, so now it doesn't spin that well. So I'm gonna try to cut it all out. You know, that we can see it'll still be stuck. I just finished cutting out all the extra caulk inside here, or silicone, whatever the hell you want to call it. With this little razor, now my thumb has scraped the hell from these edges. But let's see if it spins. I wish it could spin better. I can always trying to cut it flat. I don't think it will go well. It's just a guess. This is already super smooth. Thinking just lubricating it extra maybe. See, I would make this so it's like propped up here, and if I strike it, I'd just be striking a bolt. Which would hurt. It would just cut straight into my skin. This totally fell off. I took the pieces of wood and I marked where I need to cut each of them. The solution I found was to use the wood posts for the legs because PVC won't fit in that. Alright, small update while I'm having a snack. I just finished the base. Zoom in for this. With these parts, I actually already had caulked it with, silicone and stuff, but I didn't think it would hold up, so I added screws to the top and the bottom to make it stronger. To hold the wood in place, I got 4 on here, got 6 on these, and I made sure it's the right size for one of these pieces of wood to fit directly in. And I did the same thing over here. Next, I'm going to take the arms and add a couple screws in here. I won't need them up on this part because gravity and just being on the pole will prevent it from popping out. With this, I'm going to add the screws in to keep it from flying off and attacking my room. We are on to the final step, boys and girls. Gonna drill holes in this so it'll actually stand up on its own. But this is completely solid. All the arms are fully screwed in and the screws heated up, so it's kind of like melted in place now. This one got a little messy, but we don't need to talk about that. Oh my gosh, this is taking forever. But it's beautiful. So I'm just gonna bolt that into the bottom, slide everything on, and the one right above where the knee one swings, I'm gonna bolt that one in place just so that all the weight from the upper ones don't push down on it to the point where it can't really spin. But yeah, it's looking good. I drilled a hole straight through the bottom. The bolt will go through to hold this in place. Now we just need one more up here that goes that way to actually hold it securely in place. When I first drilled it through, it didn't quite line up just right because I had to go through most of the way with the drill and it stopped right about here. And I had to continue this way. So it went through the wood perfectly, but the PVC hole didn't line up. So I had to use a soldering iron to melt it a bit. Oh, sorry, my hand's in the way. Melt it a bit so it did line up, but it's all good now. Woo! My hair is probably really messy, but I know I'm changing the video format in the middle of the video, but I think that's the only way to include this whole thing. So, I finished putting it together. I don't think I'm going to add the cap because I tested it a little bit and it doesn't seem like this is going to fly off at all. I also didn't need to add any lubrication. I think I might do it to the bottom piece here. This one is completely bolted in now. I have this raised, this middle part raised and bolted in so the weight doesn't affect this bottom one. I have this one above it raised and bolted in so it doesn't affect this one either. So this one's just kind of stuck in here. I can't get it out now. But I don't want to. It's good where it is. It's freaking great. With this I can practice pylon blocks, so on and so forth. You know, I always can just practice like ducking and stuff. What's some other blocks I know? There's, let me think if I can, oh fuck, I can't do it fast enough yet, but basically you bring your hand up and snap it out. There's also that one. Yeah, so I can constantly keep them. Yeah, I need a lot of practice, clearly. But that's what this is for, and it's amazing, and it works, and it's beautiful. Before I started the video, I actually got myself really hard in the cheek with this. That's how you know it works. See, there are some screws out, so before I end the video, I'm gonna make like pads of Gorilla Tape, cover like for each screw, put it over, and then just wrap it. Just so I don't like, you know, hit this really hard and then bleed horribly and die. And then like go to nail hell or something, I don't know. As it turns out, this incredible angle actually annoys me way more than I thought. So I am going to try drilling one more hole going that way into the base, and hopefully it doesn't destroy the whole thing. I regret nothing, and it looks way better now. It's almost completely vertical. I actually did want it at a slight angle like this. I gotta step back so I actually can show you. I want it to be leaning slightly like that. I'm exaggerating with my hand. That's what it's doing, so that hopefully gravity will kind of try to bring these arms back towards me. Yeah, now I just gotta lubricate it and it'll be completely done. Ta-da! Now it's all finished. All the screws are covered so I won't make myself bleed. Look at how well lubricated that is. It's beautiful. Watch, that one's nothing. Watch this. Ow, fuck. Watch this one. Ta-da! This one is kind of stiff still. So, I don't really know why. Needs some work. I mean, yeah, just as much motion as you put into it, that's how much you're gonna get out, I guess. So I shouldn't just like do that and expect it to move on its own. I might do that in an update for it, but for now, this is perfect. Alright, well that concludes the video. Now Ricky, that's what I named him, lives in my room. As you can see, I have my little bed on the floor. It's beautiful. When I first started this journey, I was happy and full of life. And now I'm sad and dying. This drained me to make. I'm happy with it, but it drained me. Anyways, if you want to see more, feel free to like and subscribe the video. If not, I hope you enjoyed watching me both painfully assemble and get hit by this.